We're Trent Allie, and we are finally about to start officially framing. Not only are we making huge progress,
this is the first wall that we've framed that's gonna get stood up.
But we have some exciting news.
We're adding someone to our team.
Today is full of high highs.
Oh, that was money!
Like a glove!
And low lows.
And we need 14-inch TJIs for our first floor. Kevin called me last night and he said, hey, we don't have any 14-inch TJIs. And so basically, we're in big trouble.
We're excited to partner with Athletic Greens on today's video. They make a green drink that we love, and we'll share more about them later. But for now, we need to get to work, and hopefully Trent can pull this off.
Because he really has zero experience.
Today's a really big day. Not only are we starting framing, we're adding someone to our team, and about a third of the stuff inside Rusty needs to go up to the property today. We're not making coffee this morning. We're gonna pick up some coffee with our new friend. I guess the first thing I need to explain is that more than having this house, I mean, I want to have this house, Allie wants to have this house, but more than like having this house, I want to build this house. Like, that's the actual thing I'm after. That's the adventure that I'm seeking. Now, we do realize winter is coming and time is running short, and if Allie and myself were to take on this entire framing job by ourselves, we could really get into a pickle. So what we've actually decided to do is we're taking on one new team member. Now, this team member is one of my friends that I've had for almost 20 years. He's a really good guy. He's just as excited as we are to build this house, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun together. We're on our way to pick him up right now, and then we're heading up to the property to get to work.
Good morning.
Are you ready for your first day of work?
I am ready. Hey, hey.
All right, everybody, meet Brandon. Brandon's my friend that's gonna be helping us. You wanna say hi?
Hello.
We're gonna get ready, we're gonna head up, we're gonna get to work.
All right, Brandon, what do you think? We're about halfway up to our property. How are these roads to you?
Not terrible.
Doable in your car, you think?
Not with snow on the ground.
So Brandon actually has a big truck like ours. It's a big white Chevy, and it's in the shop right now. So he has this replacement. It's a tiny little 1986 four-wheel drive Toyota Tercel. It's pretty crazy, but I don't think it's gonna make it up here in the snow, but that's gonna be his little commuting car until he gets his truck fixed, and we're hoping that his truck is fixed by the time winter is upon us.
And here we are.
We made it.
We made it. Look at how beautifully these slabs came out.
Good job, huh? Pretty good.
How's our upside down TNA?
Oh yeah, we really named it.
Still there.
Now, for those of you guys that are patrons, you've already seen basically the plans. We've explained everything in detail. You've even seen the renderings of the house when it's completed. So for those of you guys that aren't one of our patrons, we're gonna explain a little bit of what's going on here. So this is basically a giant basement. It's just a big concrete box. There's not really gonna be any living space down there. It's mostly just for storage and utilities. Upstairs is going to be the main living space, and then there's gonna be a loft bedroom. So it looks like it's enormous, but really this is all just cold storage down here. And then what you're looking at right here is a little concrete slab. And this is actually a sunroom. We wanted to have a screened-in porch, somewhere where you could have all the windows open or the screens, and you could sit and enjoy it in the winter or in the summer. But the snow load is so insane here that this ended up just having to be like a fully framed in room with a bunch of windows. So we kind of got our wish, we kind of didn't, but hopefully that answers you guys' questions about the layout and kind of the way things are.
So you guys, this house is under 1,000 square feet. It's pretty tiny. A lot of people have been saying that this is not a tiny house because when you look at what's been excavated, it looks enormous. And we are going to have some storage in the basement as well, which is not very typical for a tiny home. But our living space is under 1,000 square feet. To me, that seems pretty tiny. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this a tiny home? Or is a tiny home way tinier than this?
It doesn't even have a bedroom. It just has a loft. And there's only one loft. There's only one place where someone can sleep. So it's still pretty much a tiny house if you ask me. But it's not 400 square feet, so the tiny house police are definitely gonna be on our tail.
In the back, the hammer, yeah, like that one.
Yeah.
Brandon is basically going to be our savior on this job. Not that I'm not fully capable of helping frame this house by myself with Trent, but it's going to be really nice to have an extra set of hands. And for everyone interested, yes, his beard has been with him for many, many years.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. Is that even a beard? What do you call that?
That's a goatee.
Let's see it. The full... Oh yeah, the full profile.
And as of today, I'm gonna be racing Brandon to see who can get it to 6 inches longer first.
Trent will beat me.
This is our basement. This is the first level floor here. The inside of the framed wall will be here.
Curtis just showed up. We had a big brainstorming meeting this morning and we're all trying to figure out exactly what to do first, what needs to happen today. It's a beautiful fall morning. Curtis is gonna finish up backfilling and working on the water lines today. And I think these guys are about to start officially framing.
Yeah, right. All the weight is sitting on those front ones.
Oh, it's just that 2x4. I bet we can get this one out.
You think he's getting it out?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
All right.
Let's see your Jenga
Day
skills.
one, defying the odds. I was a master at Jenga.
It's a make it or break it moment, Trent.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Jenga master.
See that? Didn't even fall over.
Oh, that's close though.
It's not the first rim board that I've toe-nailed, but it might be one of the uglier ones. The nails shoot through the rim board and they go into the green plate at more of an angle and they stick out. And when you can see the shaft of the nail on the outside or on the inside, it's called a shiner and it's not good and you're not supposed to do that. And there's about 1,000 shiners over here.
There's a few, yeah, you can see them on this.
Yeah. It's probably fine, but you shouldn't.
Not a big deal.
You shouldn't do
Okay.
that.
We're good.
Okay.
Now the predicament that we're in is when we pulled this piece of rim board out, the stack of lumber almost fell on us. And so if we pull out more, it could definitely fall on us. You know, I don't even know what we're going to accomplish today, but at least we're here and we're trying.
We'll get something done, even if it's wrong.
I'm just worried if we pull the lumber out, it'll be Brandon's first day and his last day. So
Nah.
I
He's
don't.
going to get squished?
Yeah, I don't want him to get
Nah.
squished. Please be careful.
Jenga is the game for me. Jenga is fun, can't you see? Jenga!
No one's getting crushed. My favorite type of Jenga.
Look at that.
You guys! Woo!
Word of the day?
Jenga. Jenga masters.
Such a piece of cake.
Yeah, you feel it?
Definitely up here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an altitude battle.
So nice now to have this space to walk on behind the house.
I thought you were gonna say it's so nice to watch people carry stuff instead of having to carry stuff.
Yeah, that too.
And we're gonna start doing some framing here in a minute. We gotta move some lumber, but before we get that done, we're getting some of the water lines situated. We have a yard hydrant that's gonna be installed. This is incredible because as soon as we get this backfilled and this yard hydrant's ready, we got water on site. We don't ever have to go get drinking water again. It's right here.
Needs it to level it up, eh?
You Canadian now?
Hey,
Hey.
I didn't know you were filming.
All right, moment of truth.
Here we go. You got water.
Oh, I hear it. Woo! Look at that.
How's it look?
Beautiful.
This is pretty intimidating to even be working next to the excavator while he's doing this, but he's doing a bang up job. He's got great precision, and I think now we have running water.
And Brandon has definitely proven himself today. I would not want to be standing there, and he's cool as a cucumber. Look at that.
Nothing.
Put your mouth under it. Drink some water. How's it taste?
Tastes like plastic.
Woo!
Great.
We got our first wall.
Not a pretty wall,
It's a
but
little fella.
it's a strong wall.
That's so cool. You guys did that in literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, nothing.
Well, we only got 50 more walls to go.
Make this 11 1/4, and then you just divide it by the 128 1/2.
Thank you guys.
Maybe.
All right.
We'll see.
Probably.
Cool, thanks guys. See you later.
Have a good night, guys.
Hasta luego. Basically, a little predicament we've been in today is we picked Brandon up to take him up here for his first day of work. Tomorrow, he's gonna be driving himself, but he basically has to leave from our property at 3 p.m. to get home to watch his 2 little babies while his wife goes to work. So we don't have any time to spare. We gotta get Brandon home. Today was a long day, a hot day. I had a lot of fun, but we didn't get much done. We're gonna put it plain and simple. Tomorrow is gonna be a real day. That's when we'll see you. Good morning, guys. It is super early today. I don't know if you can tell, but I did not get a great night's sleep, but the show must go on. We need to get up there. We need to start working on the property. But before we get started today, I wanted to introduce today's sponsor, Athletic Greens. Athletic Greens has been a friend of the channel for quite some time. We've actually been drinking their drink every morning for a few months now. It's actually pretty hard to cover your bases with whole foods alone, and that's where Athletic Greens comes in. It's basically your bridge between deficient and optimal. We really like to think of it as nutritional insurance. It's one of those things that your needs are always changing between exercise, diet, stress, sleep. All these different things come into play, but every morning we take our Athletic Greens and it gives us that nice boost that we need to make sure we know we're getting all the nutrients that are gonna make us healthy. It's packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced high quality ingredients. It's 100% keto and paleo friendly. It's vegan, gluten free, with no GMOs or harmful chemicals, and it doesn't have any preservatives. So now that we're rolling up on the winter months, immunity and wellness support is actually really important. So if you guys are interested in trying Athletic Greens, click the link in our description and you'll actually get their immunity and wellness bundle free with your first purchase. It comes with this vitamin D and K2, and it's a 1-year supply. So thanks again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Now, we need to get on the road because we got a date with some hard work.
It's been a bit of a stressful morning today. Yesterday we moved all of our lumber, or as much as possible, so that we could continue to frame, build the floors, get everything ready, and unfortunately that uncovered a pretty serious issue.
So there's a couple of different TJIs that we need for our house. It's what goes down that you put plywood on top of to make a floor. And we need 14-inch TJIs for our first floor, which is what we were supposed to start yesterday. Well, as Kevin and Curtis decided to move a bunch of our lumber up to the house yesterday after we left, Kevin called me last night and he said, hey, we don't have any 14-inch TJIs. I thought we did, but we don't. And so basically, we're in big trouble. we might not be able to do anything. Maybe the lumber company forgot to deliver it. Maybe they left it at their shop and never delivered it. Or maybe it's back ordered and they're waiting on it. If the TJIs are back ordered and they're waiting on it, then that's like worst case scenario. We could be in big trouble. We are literally, everyone is like super fingers crossed hoping that they just forgot it at the store and that it's in their yard somewhere and that they're gonna come and deliver it today.
On top of all that, we were kind of going through another weird heat wave in the middle of fall, and it is now starting to rain this morning. So after last night, we uncovered and moved half of our lumber, exposed it all across the property. It might be getting wet this morning.
You know, the day could be better. Could be worse. I don't know if I'm happy with it yet. Scary.
You made it!
Barely.
How was the ride?
Terrible.
Look at this beautiful car. This is an antique.
Oh yeah.
This is vintage. We've got some interesting news.
What? I don't like interesting news.
Well, those are 12-inch TJIs for the roof. The ones that are up there are also 12-inch TJIs.
We need 16s.
14.
The
Kevin,
wrong stuff got ordered or what?
they don't really know. We're gonna hear from him sometime this morning. And hopefully we get good news.
Well, we need those. Yeah, like right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming in hot. The man, the myth, the legend, Kevin.
How you doing this morning, sir?
I'm great.
You have good news for us?
No, he hasn't called me yet,
Okay.
No.
so I don't know. Did you already look around?
Yeah,
Just a look?
there's no joists. There's no magical 14-inch joists hiding under the tarp.
Okay, that's gonna take forever.
What?
So where's the nail mark? So this is how you do it. Where it goes. Where it goes. Now your turn.
Alright. See that? I was just trying to be meticulous about lining up the edge really nicely.
What?
Good news.
Really good news. Kevin just got a text from the guys at the lumber company saying they found our joists. They're gonna deliver them later today. Fingers crossed we can stay on schedule. It's gonna be a good day, guys. No one has nailed themselves in the hand yet, so smooth sailing from here on out.
They got left in the yard and forgotten about.
Cool, but at least they have them.
They have them.
Awesome.
So I think lumber companies are starting to catch up. We should be good from here on out.
Is this the first standing of the wall?
So this is a really big moment in the build. This is the first wall that we've framed that's gonna get stood up. And we're just gonna lean it against the wall. But we're still the first wall we're standing.
And it's beautiful.
It's really light.
Oh my goodness, you guys!
Until we get upstairs.
Look who it is! What's up, dude?
Excited to be here.
We're excited to have you. We got a full house today. Everyone, this is Sean,
Hi.
Kevin, Brandon.
Brandon? Mm-hmm. Is that your Toyota?
It is.
It's a sick little car.
My turn?
And then you go about every second or third bay.
We're about to blow a hole in the concrete and set a nail in there. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Oh, wow! I'm really disappointed that I only get to do this a couple times.
Rambo!
You regretting your choices yet, Brandon?
Not yet.
Maybe later
Still
today.
early.
All right, Trent, go into your bedroom. This is where you're gonna sleep.
We're gonna set up a cot here for Sean.
This is our guest room.
This is Hogwarts.
Exactly.
This is where the man cave's gonna be, Kevin. I'm gonna spend all my time down
The
here.
washer and dryer is gonna be down here.
Yeah.
It's Allie's basement.
This is Allie's basement.
Wow!
Oh my goodness, you guys. We are having so much fun today. There's a ton of people up here. Everyone is in such a good mood and laughing and just making jokes, having an absolute blast. Kevin and Brandon and Sean and Trent are just giddy. It's like watching little boys playing Legos, and they're all doing math and trying to figure out the rise and the run of the stairs and the shear wall and the framing and the distance from the interior walls, but they're like so hilarious. I don't know what it is, but it's awesome. I'm not questioning it at all. Everyone's having a great time this morning. We're waiting for Curtis to show up to start hauling off some dirt today, and then hopefully those floor joists will be here in a couple hours, and we can just keep making progress, because so far things are going really fast, really smooth, and everyone still has all their fingers. How glad are you that it's not just me and Trent building this whole house ourselves?
What?
If Trent didn't have help, he would be at the same spot next year at the same time.
Oh, come on, Kevin. Give me a little more credit than that.
Woo! We got 3 walls.
We're having fun, buddy. Tell you what. If winter wasn't coming, I would really just slow down and enjoy this, but we've got to really pick up the pace.
I don't think people understand how complex this build is and how great Trent is doing at doing this by himself with absolutely no experience, because he really has 0 experience.
Did you just say I'm doing great?
2 thumbs up for the Trentster.
Thanks, Kevin. Don't get
Careful.
your paycheck later for vouching for me.
Every season till the end of the world, every moment, all the memories unfurl. I was chasing the shadows.
Oh! Trent!
I'm okay. I made some scaffolding out of dirt and it broke my fall. Oh. Now I'm just a little dirty. It's time to get back to work.
Call it amazing. You wanna do
It's the goatee. It makes it look that much more spectacular.
Better believe it. That's what I did last time.
Ooh!
Wait.
Oh boy. Scary. Super scary.
Okay, slowly lowering.
We're gonna have to square it up.
Wow.
Come down nice and easy. Come down a little faster on your end. Hold on, Trent. Hang on, hold it right there.
blocks down here?
You guys are professionals.
Success.
Go ahead.
It's been a pretty fun, exciting morning. We got all the rim board done. I mean, look at this. This could be a cage for an animal. It could be Harry Potter's bedroom.
Cage for you.
It could be a cage for me. It's a stairwell, so soon I'll be going up instead of just walking through. I'm really excited, honestly.
Yeah, you guys
looks
made
great.
huge progress. Looks so good.
The TJIs, the joists should be here sometime today. It's probably gonna be after we leave with our luck, but they should be here today. After lunch, we're gonna start doing some of the floor beams. In the meantime, we're gonna have some lunch.
That ladder's not rated for that.
Come back to me.
Towards you?
Yep. Keep going. Lift up.
Oh, that was money.
Like a glove.
Wow, guys. This might not look like much, but if I'm not mistaken, this is our floor. Trent, you built a bunch of laying boxes for chickens.
I knew my laying box building was gonna come in handy one day.
Look at that. How's it going? Good. We were having a panic attack this morning, thinking that these weren't here.
16! No, I'm kidding. Never been so excited about a wood delivery in my life.
I know.
Just more work.
Yeah, but there was no work until these showed up.
I think our laying boxes look legit. It's a bummer that they're gonna get covered up.
It looks
for
really
sure.
strong, huh?
Super strong.
It's gonna be really strong. Honestly, Sean came through and was mega MVP today. He helped us make the laying boxes and get everything squared away today. Brandon was obviously here, but he has to leave every day to go take care of his kids because his wife goes to work in the evening. I'm just really surprised that we didn't get to the TJIs. We got the floor beams in, the TJIs got delivered, so those are gonna be going in tomorrow. You guys will probably see that in another episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this adventure with us today. Not only meeting the new member of the team, Brandon, but you guys got to meet Sean, who's also a new member of the team.
I think helpful is generous at best. And really just being able to screw up on someone else's cabin before I build my own.
There you go.
Good
This is just good practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Some learning experiences for Sean. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this adventure with us today. If you did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on the video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thank you again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.